All right, let's show you what's going on. And we start with, give him a look outside. We go up high. So this is a shot from about 11,000 feet in the northern mountains. And you can see, well, got a lot of cloud cover up here. The lifts are just kind of hanging, waiting for winter to show up. Top of Angel Fire, so you can't see a lot in the way of a changeover to snow, but it looks like around 11,000 feet or so we are starting to see some changeover to some snow. Now in Red River in town, obviously lower than that, in the 9,000 foot range, we're getting regular rounds of rain showers here. So I think once we start clearing out all the clouds and everything else later on tonight, tomorrow morning, over the high peaks of the northern mountains, you're going to be looking at some fresh snow up there. So Wheeler Peak and the Wheeler Peak Wilderness area from the Moreno Valley should be looking pretty good. And from Red River, if you look out into the ski area and up around the Taos Ski Valley, we should be looking at some snow. Even Ski Santa Fe, I think, definitely should be looking at some accumulating snow here. Inch or two will be a possibility. Will it make a difference in the long term? Absolutely not. It'll melt before winter gets here, but still, it's good to see. Freeze warnings in place across southwestern Colorado for the high valleys around areas like especially the San Luis Valley, up around Durango, Pagosa Springs, out into Farmington, and lower Chama River Valley, all looking at freeze warnings throughout the night tonight. As far as showers go, we are touching off a few storms going here in east central sections, but most of the heavier action is going to be over into the Texas Panhandle, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. So for tonight, that cool air is just going to slide its way across. We've already got the cold front through the metro area. It'll go through the east throughout the evening hours. We're at just 61 degrees right now, thanks to that cool air. Winds out of the north, 17, and you can see the temperature difference of about 22 degrees or so between Taos and Las Vegas. We need to get that cool air out of the mountains and into the plains, and that will happen throughout the evening hours here, and we'll drop off those temps across the east here pretty significantly. Core of the storm going well to our north, and that was part of our bust potential last night. This thing's just going too far to the north to have a huge impact here in New Mexico, but we are seeing some gusty winds and a couple of snow showers. That will continue throughout the next few hours, and then overnight we clear out. Tomorrow will be a cool day, but not overly cold across the area, about 70 degrees in most valley sections. And then getting into Sunday afternoon, temperatures will moderate even more, warmer conditions on the way, a lot of sunshine and a nice weekend, and really most of next week looks very nice as well. What we have to watch out for is the possibility of another system coming in here for next weekend, but right now that's a lot more dubious than it was a couple days ago. It looked pretty good to see another storm in a couple days ago. Now, not so much for next weekend. So we'll keep you posted on that. And with Balloon Fiesta on the way, obviously you don't necessarily want to see that. 50s and 60s across southern Colorado into the northwest. Lots of cold air in place early, and then temperatures in the 60s to round things out tomorrow afternoon. Southwest looks pretty good too, 40s and 50s for the most part, although Kamado just 30 as you get up tomorrow morning and topping out at 68. Over to the southeast, a spot cloud or two in the morning, but I do think things are going to clear pretty quickly across the Roswell area and headed for a nice afternoon tomorrow. Northeast, cool start and then sunny skies, temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Meanwhile, northern mountains, definitely going to be below freezing as you get up tomorrow morning when you consider the aspens are starting to change and we'll have some fresh snow atop the high Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Jemez Mountains, and over into the San Juans. Would be a great morning to take some pictures, I think. Out into the East Mountains, temperatures here in the 60s by tomorrow afternoon, and things overnight though, mid-30s, 40s here in the metro to start things off, then warming up to around 70. And then as we work into Sunday and Monday, temperatures for the most part in the high 70s across the area.
Okay, thanks, Mark. We'll be right back.